In Mountain Time, it's 5 past 11, and thank you for joining our Lunch and Learn. We are going to get started right now. This month's topic is tips for executive team meetings. Very important meeting, probably the most important meeting in the company, so certainly something we should pay attention to. A couple of housekeeping items as we get started. You should know that everybody is muted, so don't worry if you are having your lunch now and are eating. That won't interrupt anyone. And also, if you're on the website, web joining us, then hopefully you'll be sending in some chats. We're going to make this pretty interactive as we're going through, and know that your chats are going directly to me. They are private, so don't worry about what you put in there. There's no such thing as a question that isn't relevant. So we're going to get started right now. At the end of the conference, I will have my contact information there so you can capture that if you want to send me a follow-up. I'll also take questions privately afterwards if you want, and something spurs your thoughts, just press #3 at the end or send me a chat and we'll get going with that. So let's jump into things. We've got a pretty full agenda today. We want to talk about executive meetings, give you talk about some of the different challenges. As I'm going through this now, why don't you send me a chat just as we're getting started. Let me know what your role is in the company and what your purpose here today is. Are you a executive yourself and looking for ways to bring your meetings to the next level, or do you participate? Let me know, and that can be helpful. We'll try to tune things to your particular scenarios. We'll talk about planning ahead of time for the meetings, what type of structures work well, how to put together an effective agenda. Want to talk just about conflict management, because sometimes it does come up, believe it or not. Appropriate and relevant ways to do that, and then we'll have some takeaways at the end. I did want to mention, if anyone had seen the part about 6 hats in the invite, not sure we're going to get to that, so if we don't, there is information in the handout afterwards. So, briefly as an introduction, my name is, again, Brad. I'm president of Adigo, and I have experience in both public and private companies, have started a number of companies myself, and so with that experience I have been in many different executive meetings, and some of them are highly effective, so that's wonderful. But quite frankly, many have not been. So we can certainly all learn, myself included, and I've learned quite a bit in putting this together. Our research staff has brought together some interesting best practices that they found. So I wish I would have known about some of these things years ago. Again, there is the chat pane, so if you have a moment, please send me a chat. Love to hear what you're curious about and things like that, and we'll make it interactive with some other questions later on.